Hi, Symphony. I see that you're here. Come on, 1 second. Let me fix my background. All right. Here. Hey, everyone. Okay. Hi, LaJune. Hi, Symphony. I see y'all are here early. Early. Let me see. Hi, LaJune. Oh, thank you, girl. I'm typing the same thing I'm saying. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. This is what's up. Thanks for being early. The early bird gets the worm. I love it. I am going to start on time at 7:30 Eastern time. Yes, always on time. Good evening, Symphony. I love it. I love it. Thank you. Let me make sure so you can hear me good. I'm going to, you guys can see my shared screen with this, the title, right? Just let me know. Just wanted to make sure everything is all good. Sweet. Thank you so much. Oh, LaJune, I love that you came. I love this. Okay, good stuff. Tiffany, where are you from? LaJune, I know you're in Dallas, right? Just a little. Frisco, yes. Okay, yes. Tiffany, where are you from? We have a few minutes. I'm going to have some people introduce themselves and stuff like that. But since we're on here, might as well engage a little, get you guys comfortable with the chat. I love it. You can't hear anything. Oh, okay. But LaJune, can you hear me? Okay. That's odd. Is your volume turned up? Turn your volume up. So let me know when you can hear me, if you can hear me. Maybe I can type in here. I'll just keep talking. So just in case maybe the audio comes through a little bit for you. Symphony, let me know if it gets fixed. That's so odd. Let me see something. No, I'm sad too. Okay. That's so weird. That is so weird. Try to sign out and click back in, maybe. Or check your Bluetooth settings if maybe the audio is going through another channel. And let me know. We have some time. We're about 10 minutes early, so it's all good. Yes! Yay, good stuff. What was it? Praise God. Yes, I'm here for that. Praise him, girl. What happened with the audio? How did you fix it? I like to know just in case. Oh, okay. Whatever you did, girl, I'm glad that you can hear now. That's what's up. Where are you from, Tiffany? Oh, okay. Yes. I get it. Baltimore. Okay, what's up? That's what's up. Cool. Well, I'm glad it worked out. Did you have to like sign out and sign back in, or you just kept like fumbling around to see what's what? We are okay. Let me see. Okay. That's odd. Well, anyway, I'm glad that it worked and that you were able to fix it. Kudos to you for joining early. That's one thing about being early. Any little technical glitches you have, we can get it worked out. So I'm excited for that. We're going to give people all the way until 7:30, 6:30 Central Time to sign on and all the things. And then we'll get started. But thank you all for already being here with me. I appreciate you so much. Right. When I make my slides full screen, I can't communicate in the chat as well. It just doesn't work like that. So I'm going to just kind of I'm going to put it full screen, but about in a few minutes, I'll come back and talk to everyone. So hold tight, ladies. Thank you again for joining early. Just hold tight. Give me a few minutes and then I'll be back. Hey, everyone, for joining. Thank you for joining. Giving everyone a few minutes to join in. Thank you so much for coming on with me. If you're new and haven't already introduced yourself, come to the chat group, introduce yourself, tell me where you're from. Jacksonville, that's what's up. Hi, Adrian. Nice to meet you. Thank you for joining. Jacksonville, Tennessee? Florida. Yeah, yes, Florida. That's awesome. That's what's up. Thank you for joining. Hi, everyone that's coming in. If you're new, please introduce yourself in the chat. I would love to know where you're from. We have Jacksonville, Florida. We have Baltimore, Maryland, Frisco, Texas. Who else is here? I would love Maha. Yes. Okay. Hi, Maha. Yes. Footprints family. Is this my Footprints family? Fairfax, the DMV. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for joining me. That's what's up. I love it. I love it. Mexico City. Oh my gosh. So awesome. That's what's up. Thank you so much for joining me, Roxanne. Very, very, very cool. Sandia, Jersey. Good stuff. Hi, Dia. Very nice. So do you go by Sandia or do you go by Dia? Because I see your handle's Dia, but then I see Sandia, which is either, I hope I'm saying it right. Okay, cool. Well, thank you. Hi, everyone that's joining in. What's up? Thank you for joining me tonight. Please come to the chat box and introduce yourself. Let me know where you're from. We have Mexico City. We have Jacksonville, Florida, Baltimore, Maryland, Frisco, Texas, Jersey, Fairfax, Woodbridge. Hi, Nikki. Awesome. That's what's up. So what does everyone like to shoot? Tell me a little bit more about what you like to shoot. Let's hear that. Montgomery, Alabama. Hi, Susan. Events. Awesome. Awesome. Corporate events, or we're talking like private, personal events. This is good. Black families. Yes, Lejeune. I love that. Portraits. Awesome. Nye. Mari says, yes, hi, Nye. Oh, good. Yes, in Atlanta. Good to be with you again, girl. Private events. Very cool. Very cool. Documentary and street photography. Very nice. Currently shooting weddings, maternity, and newborn. Want to shoot more events such as concerts. Awesome. Hyattsville. Lifestyle portraits and events. I love this. Couples and lifestyle shoots. Good stuff. Special memories for people. Yes. Love it. Love it. Love it. Well, how are we doing on time? We have a few more minutes. I'm going to let some other people come on in. I'll get started in a little bit. So if you are new, we're just introducing ourselves in the chat, saying where we're from and also things that we like to shoot. And thank you so much, everyone, for attending, coming on with me. I love it. I really am honored. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know if I've said this, but my name is Ray, because I might be new to some of you. My name is Ray, and I am a portrait and wedding photographer, as well as a photography educator. So I like to shoot branding portraits, of course, couples, and I do have corporate clients as well. So you're welcome. You're so welcome. I'm so excited. I also events, parties, weddings, birthday, newborn, maternity, just because shoots. That's awesome. So newborns are, I always give props to newborn photographers. That is a special thing right there. I've tried it. I tried it years ago, and you have to find your niche. We'll talk about more about that, but that is not one of my niche situations. It's not my genre. But I love looking at newborn photography. So kudos to all the newborn photographers. I love that. I love a maternity session. Let me say, I do love a maternity session, but I don't shoot the babies like that. For special occasions, maybe, but typically I don't. So hi, everyone. Thank you for joining me. We have a few more minutes, literally like 2 more minutes. I just want to give people the benefit of the doubt. I said 7:30. It's going to be 7:30. So thank you so much for joining, though. If you are new, you can introduce yourself in the chat box and let me know where you're from. Introduce yourself to others and tell about things that you like to shoot. I would love that. I do have one of my team members is also in here with us, Madeline. So as I'm going through the presentation, she will be gathering questions that you have, because I can't do the presentation and see the chat box at the same time. But I will take some breaks within the presentation to answer any questions that you have. So please ask away. Whatever comes up, please ask, and I'll get back to your questions, I promise. And also stay with me all the way to the end. I have some really great bonuses that I'm going to be talking about, as well as a giveaway. Yes. Hi, Madeline. Yes, she's right there. If you have any questions, she will be gathering them for me and putting them together for me. And I will get them answered right at the end when we do a Q&A. So whatever questions you have, I am here to answer them tonight. Okay. Let's chat it up. So hi, if you're new, I see a couple new people. What's up? Hey there. My name is Ray. I would love for you to come on over to the chat box, introduce yourself, tell me where you're from and what you like to shoot. Let's make a connection here. Hold on one second. I'm going to. Okay, there we go. Any new people coming in? I would love for you to introduce yourself. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. I don't know why I'm singing. That was kind of weird, but all right. So it is 7:30 on the dot. I'm going to come back. I see a couple more. Devkia, am I saying that right? No, I know I'm not. From Dallas. Tell me how to say your name. People say my name wrong all the time, so I'm very passionate about getting people's name pronunciation right. But thank you for joining me from Dallas. Hola, good evening. My name is Rita, Principal of Photography for Simply Stated Studios. Love that from the DMV. Hi, Rita. Wonderful introduction. That's what's up. Hi, Sam Johnson, DC. Yes, okay, weddings primarily. Hi, Sam. Thank you for joining. Hi, my name is Shamara, and I just love to shoot. Okay, that's awesome. I live in VA. That's what's up. Awesome. Okay. Love to shoot portrait and events. Dakivia. Oh, that was it. That was good. Thank you. Thank you. Did I hit it out the park? Dakivia. Hi, Shantae from Dallas. Okay, we got some Dallas people in here. Hey, Dallas. Yes, I love it. Hey, Virginia, DC, Mexico City, Jacksonville, Jersey. What's up, everybody? Okay, anyway, I'm going to get started. Thank you for introducing yourself. I really do appreciate that. Also, thank you for joining me tonight and coming on and being part of this webinar. I'm so happy to have you. So I will tell more about myself, but I am Ray, and I'm the photographer behind Ray Whitney Photography. And I shoot portraits and weddings. So I'm going to go ahead, a couple of things before I get started. If you have questions, please feel free to ask away in the chat. Like, I really want people to ask some questions. I'm here to answer whatever questions you might have. My team member, Madeline, is in the chat group with all of us, and she is going to be gathering those questions for me to make sure that I see them. So ask away. When I am doing the presentation, I can't be on the chat group at the same time, but I will be back. Okay, so stay with me and let's get it going. All right, so tonight's webinar is all about how to grow your photography business without wasting a ton of money. So tonight I'm going to show you really the ultimate shift from taking your hobby and passion in photography and turning it into a thriving business. You're going to learn some real major keys to building that photography business that you dream of. So like I mentioned, please stay with me all the way to the end. I have some really amazing bonuses and a giveaway that I'm really excited about. So again, thank you for joining me, and please stay with me all the way to the end. At this time, it would be great if you could turn off all distractions, cell phone, anything buzzing and dinging. Turn it on off, and if you have a notebook and pen, go ahead and pull it out, and so you can take some notes and ask any questions that you might have. So let's talk a little bit about why you're here, like why you're here, and if you're in the right place. So you're here if you're motivated to grow as a photographer and really start to work with ideal clients that appreciate and love your work, right? That might be a reason that you're here. Another reason that you're here is that you are excited about growing your business, growing this photography business, and creating supplemental income for you and your family, okay? Creating some income for your family, but you're really confused on what you need to do next to go about doing that. Or maybe you want to be seen as a professional and you really are looking to define your photography style more clearly. You want it to be noticeable immediately. So are you 1, 2, or 3? Are you motivated to grow and looking for ideal clients? Are you trying to grow your photography business and create more supplemental income, but you're trying to figure out what you need to do first? Or you're trying to really define your photography style and make it more noticeable? Let me know in the chat right now. I'm gonna pop over 1, 2, or 3. Just put 1, 2, or 3. I love to know what your motivation is behind. Okay, 3, wonderful. So photography style. Okay, you want to find ideal clients. You want to grow. Good. 1, 2, and 3. Yes. Good. I can be, you could be all 3. Honestly, you could be all 3. Totally good. Thanks, y'all. Okay, good. Lots of them. I get a lot of all 3s. Okay, I'm with it. So whatever reason, okay, sorry, I have to close the chat. So whatever reason that you're here tonight, first, again, thank you. And I just want you to know that I fully support you and I'm so excited for your growth. I'm here for you. I want to see you win and I'm all about it, okay? So a little bit more about me. Like I said, my name is Ray Whitney, and I am a portrait and wedding photographer. And by this time, I've shot over 100 weddings. I think it's more like 2, but over 100 weddings. I've earned 6 figures as a pro photographer every year within my business for the last couple of years. I've taught and assisted over 25 creatives and photographers how to grow their business and how to use their camera, which has been such an honor, such a pleasure. I love it. I really do. So I've had my business for the last 8 years, and I've been full-time for the last 4 years. So it's been a great journey. And honestly, if you would have asked me 8 years ago or 10 years ago, do you think that I would have been here? The answer would have been no, but I'm here. I love it. I really do. It's such an honor. And the best thing is I get to travel all around the world to take pictures of people that truly love my work and trust me as their photographer. So the most important aspects that I want you to know is that I built a business and a brand that I love, and it's very authentic to who I am. And my clients trust me as a professional. I've learned to say no to projects that don't serve me and opportunities that are not mutually beneficial, and say yes to projects that really feel right? Because all money isn't good money. So you have to really understand what works best for you and where you thrive. Again, it's been such an honor to coach and teach and mentor other creatives and photographers on how to grow their business and how to make that shift within their business to being a pro. Turning pro is what I like to call it. So I want you guys to take a minute and just imagine what it would feel like if you could really build a photography business that you love, one that you dream about, right? What would it feel like? What is that freedom? Is there going to be freedom? Is more money, notoriety? Like, what is it? Just bask in that feeling because it is very real. So the premise of tonight's presentation is creating a solid business foundation means that you eliminate confusion by educating yourself on your pain points and creating a plan to more clearly attract ideal clients that you want to serve. So again, I'm going to repeat this because this is really key. This is the premise of tonight. You must eliminate the confusion and frustration by identifying your pain points or educating yourself on areas you need help with and creating a plan to attack those areas that you need help with. So if it's attracting ideal clients, if it's defining your style, if it's pricing, whatever that might be, you have to identify what it is, create a plan, and then go about and execute. So tonight I'm going to walk you through 3 things to consider when growing your photography business, going to the next level, taking it pro. It maybe you're a hobbyist or amateur, you want to be pro. Maybe you are a pro and you just want to attract better clients and charge more of a premium price. I totally get it. Wherever you are, I'm here for you. So the first point, I hope you guys have your notebooks and pens out. So the first point is you don't know where to start. You're confused. You're overwhelmed. The first is you want to identify where those major frustrations lie. Okay, so maybe the major frustrations lie in shooting issues. Maybe they lie in attracting those ideal clients or clients that really love your work, that value you. Or maybe you're just having questions about building this strong brand. Or maybe you want to really define that style and make it more noticeable, make it more clear. So what are your major frustrations right now? Where are you at? Like, what is that pain point that you're having? Let me know in the chat. Is it shooting? Is it ideal clients? Is it really figuring out your brand? Anybody have anything? Y'all there with me? Branding. Okay, thanks, Sean, for sharing. Ideal clients. Okay. I get it. Attracting ideal clients and branding. Pricing, shooting and branding, that style of photography. Finding decent clientele, people that value you, looking to take it up a notch. I'm with it. Shifting my clientele. I love that, Lejeune. Branding and shooting. Okay, very cool, very cool. All right, we're back. So let me kind of tell you a little bit about where I was and what my pain points were. So I learned how to shoot that was my first step, even into this photography world. I took a course and learned more about photography, how to shoot manual, how to manipulate light. So shooting was never a big issue. It was really all about defining my style. Like, what is that style of work that I'm trying to create? And also leveling up, shifting that clientele, right? Leveling up within the business, like having clients show up to the session, and I'm really excited about it. They took heed to the things that I was sharing with them, and also that kind of creating that premium pricing. So those were my main pain points when I was at a point when I needed to build my photography business, right? So I wanted to grow a strong brand, and I wanted to attract more people, and it was all about my style of photography and leveling up. So I'm going to take you guys down memory lane a little bit. The image on the left is early Ray Whitney days. You know, again, we're talking about that style of work. I look at this picture, I'm like, okay, I was obviously shooting at high noon. I was using a lens. It looked like I had a little distortion going on. Her head looks a little bit bigger than her body. And there's some distracting elements. It just wasn't, it was a great photo at the time, but it wasn't Ray Whitney style. So the image on the right, it more clearly defines my style. Very classic, very timeless, chic. And honestly, this picture was taken in 2017. And like I tell people, we just get better, you all. As photographers, as creatives, all of the things, as people, as humans, we just get better. So this is a very classic Ray Whitney shot. So that was all about my style of work, that shift that happened. The other shift that happened was within my brand. And so your brand is not just your logo, but I do want to show you all like my early Ray Whitney logo. So this is when I first started. I was like, oh man, I gotta create a website. You know, I gotta share my pictures. So I'm a numbers girl, I'm really into numbers. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put RW between these brackets, right? So but it just didn't talk to who I was trying to talk to. It didn't give you a feel. It didn't give you, you know, the feels that I wanted to feel within my brand. And so in 2015, I did rebrand, and this is my new logo. I love it. It's 4 years old now, but I still love it. It still speaks to who I am. It feels very classic and timeless and just who I am. So the first point was identifying what your pain points are, right? Okay, the second point is maybe you just feel like everything in the photography world is so expensive and you'll never be able to afford all the things that you want. So my point here is that it's really important to invest in quality education in areas that you need help with. Like, education is so vital to your growth as a business owner, as a photographer, as a person, right? And so when you identify those pain points, it's really important to now educate yourself within those pain points so that you can show up, do the work, and start to get some results. So when you invest in yourself, the rewards are much greater, always much greater, you know, but it is taking that leap and really understanding that quality investment. So this slide here, we're all photographers. We're all aware of like all of these things, right? This is a think tank bag. We got a new lens. We got the whole fast strap. We got the Mag-Mog. We got all of the things. And I put this slide in here because as photographers, a lot of stuff is really expensive. You know, there's so much to buy. There's so many new things to get. It's, you know, sometimes it is a little overwhelming. But if you don't really know how to run your business, then what is the point of having all of these things? When you're running a photography business, I truly believe that it's about 25% of shooting and 75% running a business, right? A lot of our work is done behind the computer. A lot of it's about marketing. It's about strategy. It's about client experience. It's about all the things, prepping and all the things that go on behind the scenes. So having all of these things is great, but it's even better if you really have a business that you feel good about, that feels authentic, you're attracting those clients, and you're really starting to get some real leeway and demand picking up, okay? So I want to give you a little bit more information about my education strategy. So like I mentioned, education has been very vital to my personal growth and my growth as a business owner and as a pro photographer. So the first step in my education is I took a class early on, introduced me to the world of photography, on understanding light and learning how to shoot manual. And that was by Daryl Todd. So I kind of shouted out the footprint people. And so from there, I learned how to shoot manual. I learned how to manipulate light, really understand it. But I still was struggling on that style because I didn't even know that I needed to develop this style. I was just shooting everything. And it was great. It was so great. I was really getting comfortable with my camera. but then I was ready for more. So then the next step, I went to WPPI, and I believe I attended WPPI in 2013, 2014, 2016 and 2019, and it honestly just gets better over time. You know, the first time I went, it was like a fish out of water. It was just this big world and all these things, but it really opened my eyes to an industry and all of the capabilities that are there. And it was great exposure and networking with others. And every time I go, I just get more education and just really learn more about what quality education looks like. So that was my next step in education. Then I was like, you know what? I'm really ready to go to the next level. I'm really ready to put myself out there and charge premium rates and have these amazing clients and photo shoots. So I did some one-on-one mentoring, talking about the business side with Elle Danielle. So this was about 2014. And, you know, that was such a game changer within the business for me, so that I could really start to take myself more serious. And then 2015, it was all about branding and advertising. I rebranded with Brittany Janine, created a new logo, a new website, gave myself a whole new feel, a whole new presence, and really started to niche myself in a specific genres of photography. And that was game changing for me. The point of me sharing all of this is that education is cumulative. It's a cumulative strategy. You know, it wasn't just one thing that helped me get somewhere. You know, it was all about the cumulative strategy. And so I want to introduce you all to Danielle. She was one of my coaching students in last year's coaching course. And we met early on the internet and just connected, and she was really ready to grow, but she was kind of stagnant. She was trying to figure out, what am I missing? What do I need to do next? And so this is she's doing amazing now. She has branded herself as a portrait photographer, women's portraits, and she's really killing it. I'm so proud of her. So this is a testimonial from her coaching with me. Ray's coaching ignited a fire in me to really do the work to level up in my business. She is truly an inspiration. And as I've watched her not only talk the talk, but walk the walk within her own business. Sorry, I got a little tongue tied. But anyway, this was really, really great feedback. Another one of my coaching students, Mallory. I met Mallory at the Vision Conference in Atlanta, which was last year. And we just really clicked. And she was very early in her photography business, but so she was really still trying to define that style and really figure out who she was talking to. And I've just seen her blossom, and I know that, you know, she's going to blossom even more. I'm so excited for her. And this is a testimonial that I received based on our coaching and our work that we did together. Ray teaches in a way that you can easily understand and gives you instant feedback. I would highly recommend taking her Photobomb Academy courses. Her passion for what she does will inspire you, and I guarantee you she will help you get to the next level. So that's awesome. So, okay, that was point number 2, quality investment, right? That's point number 2, quality investment in those pain points, like to get some serious results. So the point number 3 is, maybe you just don't know where to start. You want to accomplish so much, but you just don't know where to start. This is where creating a plan of action really comes in. You know, what are the next steps that you need to focus on to eliminate that confusion and the frustration, right? To get those real results. But I have to be real with y'all. When you create a plan of action, then you have to show up and do the work, right? I can help you. I can strategize with you. We can come up with all kinds of things, but you have to do the work for yourself so that it feels true to who you are as a photographer, okay? But creating a plan of action is very key. So when we talk about a plan of action, there are kind of 3 steps. So you create the plan, then you go out and create, because we are master creators as photographers. We have the power to create, right? So you create and then you present it. So what do you mean, Ray? What does that mean? Let's break it down a little bit more. So create the plan, knowing who you're talking to and how to reach them and where to reach them, right? Who are you talking to? What do they need from you? What are the services? What questions do they have? How should you talk to them? What are they looking for from you? And where do you need to go and reach them at? Secondly, create, because we're master creators. I'm going to keep saying that. We have the power to create. We are creators. The key here is creating a consistent style of imagery. You want people to start to notice your work. For you, it's something about the way she uses light, or something about how she, composes, or something about, I don't know, whatever it is. You want people to start to notice your work, right? And so creating a consistent style of imagery is very key. And in that, it's also really key to niche yourself. Now, I'm not saying that you can't shoot other things. You absolutely can. But what do you specialize in? Like, what is the specialization in? Because people really want to feel like they're working with a specialist. And when you create a consistent style of imagery and you are a specialist, right, that creates consistent income. And also you can charge more of a premium rate, right? So when you're talking about creating, the key there is knowing your go-to shooting scenarios. So what is your go-to gear? What is your go-to light? Right? Just really knowing that and knowing how to verbalize that and how to get clients to meet you in that, right? So that's all about creating, okay? So, and then presenting. So really here, I'm talking about marketing to your ideal clients and advertising to them and having your visual storefront. So when I say visual storefront, I'm thinking your website. But it doesn't maybe have to be this full website if you're not quite there, but a landing page, something that, hey, you've come here. Thank you for coming to my own little personal space on the internet. And let me collect your email. Let's chat. Let's get to know each other. So you have to present yourself as the pro, right? There's this concept of turning pro that I was just actually reading about, and it's really brilliant. Basically, it's presenting yourself as the pro, educating yourself in those areas and showing up and letting people know, I know what I'm talking about. And that's so true. Like when you turn pro, things shift for you. Okay. So presenting yourself as the pro. So those were the 3 pillars that we're talking about for how to build that photography business. Point 1 was identifying what those pain points are. What are you confused about? And where do your frustrations lie? Right? Being real with yourself. Point 2 is investing in quality education in those pain points. Like pushing yourself, going past fear, like getting it done, doing the work. And point 3 is creating a plan of action for the next steps to get those real results, okay? So this is really, really key. I'm gonna come back over and, yes, okay, good. Good, guys, we're doing well. Thank you for staying with me. So I hope you took notes on this, right? These are your 3 points. So there's only one thing that makes a dream impossible to achieve, and that is the fear of failure. When you believe, it can happen, right? The fear will hold you back. Don't let fear hold you back. So how would you feel if you had the exact plan of action to achieve these different goals, to eliminate the frustration, to get, start to book more ideal clients? Would you like me to teach you how to go about growing your photography business more easily, attracting more ideal clients, and, presenting yourself as a pro? So again, let's talk about why you're here. There's a reason you're here. You've been confused on what to do next, and or you're frustrated and you're just feeling overwhelmed as it relates to pricing and marketing and social media and all of the things, right? So you truthfully have 2 options here. If you're serious about growing your photography business, option 1, you don't make a plan to strategically grow and you kind of stay stagnant and you're wishing and whatever. Or you are committed to your growth and you start to truly put actionable steps in place to build that photography business that you love, that you dream of, and create that supplemental income. So right now I'm inviting you to join From Hobbyist to Pro, which is my 5-phase roadmap course that will help you build a solid business foundation. So this is my first time announcing this course. I shared about it yesterday. I already have people enrolled. I'm so excited. So From Hobbyist to Pro is a unique step-by-step implementation course that breaks down the specific phases it takes to grow your photography business. So From Hobbyist to Pro was created from all of my experience of growing my photography business. I started 8 years ago. I've been full-time for 4 years. I pray that I get to be in this role forever. And I'm so passionate about helping other people do the exact same. So by the end of this course, From Hobbyist to Pro, you will understand more clearly what it takes to build your photography brand, and how to identify those clients, how to identify who your ideal clients are and where you can find them. You will also have a strategic plan on how to grow your photography business. So we're talking about marketing strategies, we're talking about visual storefront, all of the things. And also, you will understand how to attract more of your people that trust you, that are willing to pay your price, and that are ready and excited for your sessions. So here's a little bit more about the course breakdown. From Hobbyist to Pro is 5 modules. It's a 5-week course, and it's very cumbersome. There's 4 or 5 lessons in each module. And the first module, we start off by defining your photography style and your ideal client. So we're jumping out the gate and we're really doing some serious work to say, this is my style. This is who I'm trying to talk to. The second one is creating your personal space on the internet. So we talk about all things website, what needs to be on your website, just everything, all of the copy and marketing strategies, SEO, blogging, all of it. The third module, we talk about creating consistent content. Again, we're master creators. And so how to go about creating that consistent content, right? Different ways that you can, different ways that I can, and just all of the things. There's a lot of good content in that module. Sorry. The fourth module, we're talking about clearly defining your photography brand. So branding is more than your logo. It's more than colors. It's a feel. It's an experience. It's we are service providers, so it's the service that you give. So we're talking all about client experience and just really honing in on that feel that you want within your business, within your brand. And the fifth module is all about strategic marketing and advertising. So social media, we're talking about Instagram, we're talking about Facebook. I have a lesson on installing your pixel. And also promoting your posts on IG, understanding insights on IG. So this course itself is all of a total value of $797. So as I promised early, here's some bonuses that I'm introducing to you all for those that are on the webinar tonight. If you enroll tonight, you're going to get these bonuses, and they're awesome, y'all. So the first bonus I have is an exclusive list of pro guest speakers that have come on. They're all industry pros. Some are photographers, some are not. We have a mindset coach, we have a branding specialist, other pro photographers, and we're all talking about different, topics: client experience, ideal client, marketing yourself, exerting yourself as a pro. And so there's multiple speakers, and this is the first bonus, and you're going to get insight, and you'll be able to hear that chat and really take some real gems away. So I just want to point out and say that if I can do this, so can you, right? I see the chat. I'm coming. I promise I'm getting there. I'm going to get work through there, and we're going to do Q&A. So hold tight. I promise you. Keep asking questions. If I can do this, so can you. Y'all, there's nothing that's extra special about me. Promise. Like, I'm just a regular girl that stumbled into photography. This is my passion, and I just was really passionate about growing, and I did the things. I invested in education, and I just kept at every step taking that one step ahead. And now I'm here, and it's such an honor that I get to even be able to share my knowledge and my gifts with others to truthfully help them grow, help them create more income, maybe even go full-time, whatever your goals are. So I just want to let you know that there's nothing extra special about me. If I can do it, so can you. I truly believe in you, and I'm here to support you and give you the roadmap that I took in order to build my business. So the second bonus, is, I don't know if others were on, but you do get a replay of my editing and post-production webinar that I did a few weeks ago. There are no replays out there. The replay was not available. So you all, if you enroll in the course from Hobbyist to Pro, you will get that, which is so great. There's I show you how I use Lightroom and Photo Mechanic and answer questions, and I do some live edits and all of the things. So I want to point out that there is a money back guarantee on the course. So if you enroll today and you show up and you do the work, y'all, you have to do the work for yourself. I'm here for you. We can talk, all of the things, and you're still not satisfied with the course and the content within 30 days of enrolling, I will gladly give you a full refund. And that is a promise, because that's how much I believe in the content that I'm sharing, the information. It's just really invaluable. So the third bonus, this is the one that I'm most excited about because I think this is going to be super beneficial for people that enroll in the course, is that you get private access to me as your photography business coach in a private Facebook group for 5 weeks. So I've already started the group. I already have students in there. We're already getting going. I want to see websites. We're going to go. So every module, I'm coming on Wednesday evening doing Q&A. It could be questions about the module. It could be questions about whatever is happening. You just had a shoot, blah, blah, blah. I also want to share some things that I've been going through, some things that I've experienced so that we can just continue to learn from each other. And it's a community. It's truthfully a community where we can have each other's back and grow together. So this is the total offer. You get the complete From Hobbyist to Pro course. You get the exclusive guest speakers, providing you with extended insight within the industry. You also get the replay of my post-production and editing webinar, which was really great and helpful to so many. And you get private access to me as your photography coach for 5 weeks in a private Facebook group. That's just kind of sweet. And you will be a part of the spring 2019 class of From Hobbyist to Pro. Again, this is my first time introducing this course to the world. I'm extremely excited about it. I've worked so hard on it, and I'm really, really geeked about it. So I know you're like, okay, Ray, okay, what does it cost? Great question. So this could easily be $12.97, right? It easily could. But today I'm offering it for $4.97, you all. $4.97. So you can get, if you're ready to enroll and you know you're ready to take your business to the next level, you want to be coached, you want to work with me, you want to really grow, please go to raywhitney.com/yes and go ahead and enroll. So I have 2 options here. You can enroll with the payment plan and get started for as low as $197, right? That's $197. You get you get everything, or you can enroll with one payment of $497. You all, I know for a fact that this course will not be offered at this price again. It will never go any lower because there's so much value in it. There's so much value in it. I've paid thousands of dollars within education, but I want to really help others, and I want to give people the opportunity to grow and learn, you know, and it's all about that. So if you're ready to enroll, go to raywhitney.com/yes. Madeline can go ahead and put that in the chat group. You can go there. And let's talk about this slide again. So you can start as low as $197 today and really take that next step in growing your business, being real about growing your business. You know, you can have all of these things, y'all. We can buy all of these things. We can pay $1,800 for a lens, you know, but if you don't really know how to build that business, how to market, how to advertise, how to attract those clients, how to talk to them, how to niche, how to brand, if you don't know about that business side, again, because it's 75% business, if not 80% business, then what is having all of this equipment? What does it really mean? You know, so really take that step and invest in yourself. And invest in your education, okay? I'm here for you, truthfully. If you can't feel the passion, it's there, okay? So from Hobbyist to Pro, if you're ready to enroll, you go to raywhitney.com/yes, and then you will be taken to this screen right here, and you will click Enroll Now, right? And then it will take you to the payment options. Here you have 2 options. Do you want to do the payment plan, or do you want to just pay right out? And from there, click whatever button works best for you. Then you will fill out this order form. So I want you to pay attention to the email and the password that you use in this order form, because that is your login information for the course content, okay? So fill out this order form, and then once you click Enroll, Sign Me Up, it'll take you to a confirmation page, which will look just like this, welcoming you into From Hobbyist to Pro, which I will be so happy to welcome you. And it tells you to check your email for an email that's coming your way in like 15 minutes. So this is what will be the email. Again, this is where you will log in into your course content, into your members area, where you click that blue login button, and it'll take you right here to the login area. Put that email in, put that password in, and now you are in the members area. Okay, so this is the members area on the back end of the course. And I want everyone to start right here. Once you enroll, go ahead and go to this welcome video. Play the video. I'm welcoming you into the course, talking about your growth, and talking about the transformation that you're going to see within your business, and also telling you to sign up for the private Facebook group. So again, if you're ready to enroll, I would love to have you. You can start as low as $197, or you can pay flat out for $497. You go to raywhitney.com/yes. So maybe you're having some doubts, you're questioning. I'm coming on for questions. I'm coming. I'm almost there. If you're thinking to yourself, I don't know if I'm ready to show up as a professional yet. Like, I just don't know. I don't know if now's the time. Listen, that's fear. Don't let fear scare you away from those dreams. Now is the time. Now, there is no better time than now, y'all. Time is going to go on by. And if you are serious about this and you're ready to grow, I'm here for you. So let's do this. So don't let fear scare you from your dreams. You are 100% capable of doing this, growing your business. So as an entrepreneur, it's really important for us to have a strong mindset, right? It all goes down in our head. Everything goes down in our head. And I want you to know right now that you are enough and you are worthy to live the life that you want and create a business that you love and that you dream of. You have it in you. You showed up here, you have it in you. So let's do it. Let's put some action behind those wants. Or maybe you're thinking, I'm overwhelmed. I just have so much work to do. I don't know. I totally get it. There is lifetime access to this course, you all. You can go at your own pace. You will have access to it forever. As the course improves, as things are added, you will always get it. And that is such a benefit for those that enroll today, because like I said, this is my first time introducing it to the world. It will never be offered at this price again, and enrollment will probably not happen until December or January 2020, December of this year or January, because we are entering into a busy season, right? This is the spring, summer, fall for us photographers. That's typically pretty busy. So you get to go at your own pace. You can show up and do the work. You will have access to it forever. Or maybe you're thinking, I'm just not good at social media, Ray, and showing up consistently. I just don't know. Listen, there are multiple lessons on social media and how to use it, best practices, tips and tricks, all of the things, right? And we can talk more about that in the private Facebook group, because these platforms really do matter, but you want to use them strategically, and you want to know where you need to show up and how you need to go about marketing yourself. So that's really important. So we will talk about social media a lot. So don't worry about that. Again, let's get enrolled. I would love to have you. Go to raywhitney.com/yes. And I am going to get started with the question and answers now, y'all. So before I do that, this is an anonymous testimonial from one of my past students. Faith without action is dead. Ray motivated me to want to do more within my business and continue to keep going. This course has really motivated me to create a plan and to do more. I love that. I really do love that. Okay, so I'm coming on. Okay, yes, I'm taking questions now. Anybody have any questions? My issue is I don't know who do documentary style that is really making money, but this is the area I love the most help. I totally understand. There's a lot of documentary style photographers, so I can definitely introduce you to that. And when you say documentary style, I mean, when I think about documentary style, that's definitely a style of weddings, and then there's also corporate pays for stock images that are in documentary style. Some people you can sell artwork. I mean, there is a lot of money. You don't limit yourself. Like, it's all about education and researching, Does anybody have any other questions? I'm here. Any questions about the course, about anything that you want to know? So the course itself starts on June 10th, Monday, June 10th. And that's when the first module will drop and all of the bonuses. So that's all the guest speakers. You'll get that. You'll get access to the private Facebook group. Again, I will be going live once a week in there, doing Q&As, really sharing some real things with you, answering any questions that you have. And the enrollment for this course is closed on June 7th, next Friday. The enrollment closes. It's not going to open back up again until the next class. And so if you're really ready to put some things in motion and to see some progress within your business, y'all, like, let's do it. I would love to have you. I would love to help you. No questions. How did I decide on my brand? That's such a good question. So you want something to feel very authentic and true to you. And so I really, we talk about this in the course, okay? I, number one, wrote down some traits that really are, that I feel like I embody, like what is it about me that makes me special? And then I also went and asked some other friends and family, you know, traits that make me special, and documenting colors and the things. And I, honestly, when I went about rebranding the actual design itself, I did rely on my graphic designer to help me, you know, with my brand, right? And so she helped me walk through like the design process, but I kind of knew like those words, those feels that I wanted to give. And like I said, we do talk about branding in way more detail in the course. And actually my graphic designer is one of the guest speakers, and she gives it all. So it's so good. When does the next set of courses start up? Late 2019, early 2020. Late 2019, early 2020 is probably the next round, because we are entering busy season. So, and like I said, the course probably will not be offered at this price point. So you have lifetime access. Like, it doesn't get better than that. As the course evolves and grows and changes, so you'll get that, you know what I'm saying? And you'll get access to me. You're welcome, Nye. Yes. You'll get access to me, and I'm really here to help you along the way. Does anyone have any other questions? I would love to get them answered. So if you're ready to enroll, you go to raywhitney.com/yes. And I'm truthfully very passionate about helping other creatives and specifically photographers grow. Like, I've grown my business very organically, and I've, really invested in myself and my education. And like I said, I've been able to sustain myself, and it's such a blessing, the freedom that I have. And I love what I do. Like, I love what I do, but it is really truthfully about running a business and really understanding. So no, the price of the course, so if you want to get the bonuses, I would definitely say enroll today, enroll tonight while we're on here, and we can go ahead and get that started. The price of the course will be the same through Friday, but the enrollment is closing on Friday, no doubt. The course starts on Monday, and we're going to be walking through it for the next 5 weeks. So yes. What school did you go to get started? I went to Howard University and studied business finance. So I have a finance degree, and it's been a lot of different education. I took a course, I took classes along the way to learn how to shoot and all those type of things. And so that was in DC, and the studio the guy that I studied under was Daryl Todd back in 2011, my Footprints family, yes. So I invested in many courses and didn't do the work. I told myself I wouldn't invest in any more until I go back and do the work, but it seems like this is exactly what I need. Yes, no, listen, I don't know. I feel so many type of ways. It's really key to have like a feel from who you're learning from. Like, you see real results and you see them, showing up. I've been a photographer for 8 years. I've had the business for 8 years, y'all. This is 4th year full time. This is what I do. This is my gift to the world, And so if this is something you feel that is truthfully good for you, let's do it, How much time per week would you invest? That's such a great question. It really depends on what you have going on, but I would definitely say 2 to 3 hours at least. There are downloadable guides that go along with the course. And so there's going to be worksheets that you're going to have to fill out. We're going to talk about it all. I want to know, I'm going to help you and hold your hand through it, and really just make sure that you're getting some transformation and you're starting to go in the right direction to build yourself up as that pro photographer that you want to be. So thank you. Thanks everyone for the questions. Keep them coming. I'm here. I would love to answer them. Any others? Critiques on photos. So yeah, we can do critiques on photos. That would probably be done in the private Facebook group. I would definitely be open to that. I'm really open to what people need. And so it wouldn't just be me critiquing. I would love to give my feedback, but I would let the other students critique as well. I mean, I would definitely love to look at your composition, your framing, look at your settings. But we talk about all of that stuff in the first module because it's very important when you go about, clearly defining that style. But this course, it kind of covers like a lot of different areas of photography, from the style to marketing to your visual storefront to branding to just all of the things that you need to create that solid business foundation. Truthfully, the steps I took to create my business foundation so that I can continue to like grow and attract more people over the years and over time. So thanks, Roxanne, for that question. Any other questions? I would love to get them answered, y'all. If you're really ready to grow, let's do it. All right, who, like, anybody kind of on the fence? Is there something that I can answer for you? I can help you with? And again, if you're ready to enroll, there's payment options. You can do the payment plan, $197. We'll get you started and we'll lock you in and, get going to grow that business of yours. And like I said, the rewards are going to be much greater. I know that for a fact. I understand. Just on non-invest, just investing the money. Oh, okay. I totally get it. Yeah, I totally get it. It is an investment. It's an investment in you. It's an investment in your business, but it's worth it. It's worth it. I find it difficult balancing photography. Yes, I understand, Candy. Hey, Candy, thanks for joining. It is, I balanced my full-time job for 4 years. Not only that, I was an accountant at a law firm, multi-million-dollar law firm. Is only 2 accountants, and it was crazy, right? And so it is hard to balance. It is hard to find that time to make that time. But I think that we all make time for the things that we love. We all make time for the things that we want to make time for. You may not make as much time for it one week as you might do another week or whatever. But I just think one step, taking those steps, taking those baby steps. You got every day, take a step. You're going in the right direction. Let's see. I might have missed, but how long does the offer last and when does the actual class start upon payment? I asked because I'm finishing up certification for my 9 to 5, so I just want to be cautious about taking it on. No, I totally understand. So a couple of things. Number one, it's lifetime access to the course, right? And so you'll get it forever. The module 1 drops June 10th in the morning, Monday, June 10th, and each module will drop each week after. So it is 5 weeks, 5 modules. And so that places us in about 2 weeks, a little less than 2 weeks is when the course itself starts. Thanks for asking. That was a really good question. You too, Candy. Do you offer names of people who? Yes, I absolutely do. I do. And that was another question I got asked is like this resource list. And so I am going to build out a resource list of other contractors and other people that I've worked with for contracts, for graphic design, for branding, for all of the, even private editing, companies and all of the things. I'm going to provide a resource list and we can talk more about that. Yes, got it. Perfect. Good stuff. Yes. And these are good questions. Any other questions, y'all? Oh, there's one that popped up. Earlier you had mentioned, I think you said WPPI. What does that stand for? Yes, it is what I said. So WPPI is a Wedding and Portrait, Wedding and Portrait Photography International, I think is what it stands for. So it is a conference that is held twice a year, one time in Vegas and then one time in New York. And so that was one of the first conferences I ever attended. And it's amazing. It's really great. It's huge, right? There's 20, 30, 40,000 people. So it's a lot to take in. It can be very overwhelming, but it does open your eyes to the world of photography and all that it offers. So that's what I think that's what it stands for. Something around there, Wedding Portrait Photography International, I think. Oh, good. My worry is I'm always investing in something I may have already already understand this is my problem right now because I'm so specific in what I'm trying to branch into. No, I definitely get it. I definitely get it, LeJune. And I mean, it really just depends on those pain points, right? Like what it is that you want help with and what you really need to refine and fine tune. I think the key is that, and not for you, LeJune, but for everybody, is that, yeah, we have a camera, we'll take pictures, right? But if you're really trying to grow a sustainable business and really trying to like market yourself and niche yourself and do all these things, like you have to dot the I and cross the T. You have to really you have to understand the business. You have to really put in place those practices, those business practices, so that you can build it and you can keep up with the demand when the demand comes, right? And so knowing who you talk to, knowing what projects work what best for you, or more specifically, what doesn't work for you, right? I think that's important because there are some things that you show up to and you're just not like, you don't feel creative. You just feel like a photo lady. And then there's some things that you just feel so creative, you're so excited, on all those things. And so I totally understand. I've made some investments before that just really didn't pan out. But I would love to like help you in whatever ways that I can, LeJune, and to make, to really, so you can niche down. Cause I know you're trying to really specialty niche, you know what I'm saying? So, whatever I can do, I'm here to do for all of you all. I really do appreciate you all staying on with me. I'm here for any other questions that you have. You all, I really am. I know somebody got some more burning questions out there, and trying to figure out if From Hobbyist to Pro is good for you. Again, if you're ready to enroll, I would love to have you, and you just go to raywhitney.com/yes and go ahead and enroll. Sign up for whatever payment works best for you. The investment is kind of steep. It's not bad. It's worth it. It's completely worth it. There ain't no question about it. I don't think you can go to WPPI for $500. I don't. I don't know of anything that you really can go to that you can get some really one-on-one help, or hands-on help, shall I say, this community, and, to get what you need. So go to raywhitney.com/yes. Okay, I see another question. Thank you. Thank you. I'm trying to, I just really want to help transform some people and help some people grow their business and do some good stuff and really put their potential to great use and find those clients that love you, because it's a huge world. Don't put yourself in a box. You can build whatever it is that you dream. I'm a portrait photographer. Is the course good for all photographers? Yeah. Oh yeah. So that's a great question. Thank you for asking that. So yeah, I'm a portrait photographer. I'm a wedding photographer too, but I'm a portrait girl. And we don't specifically just talk about weddings. Like I barely talk about weddings, because to me, that's not what it's about when we're talking about foundational work. I'm talking about building the business, right? Marketing, branding, ideal client, knowing your go-to settings, especially for portraits, right? If you're a portrait photographer and that's what you want to shoot and that's what you want to be known for, you really got to define that style. You want people to see your picture and be like, oh, I know who took that. Oh, I know, and maybe they start to associate you with the color or something like that, And so, yeah, this is not just for wedding photographers at all. We will talk about weddings more, here and there, but this is not weddings. This is foundation. Good question. I love that. This is the first time I've seen for photography a woman of color, mainly Black. Yes. Oh my gosh. Thank you. That's awesome. And if this is not about a color thing, right, at all. However, I get it, right? And that's why I'm passionate about it. Sometimes I see, it's an industry, and I just want us all to win, right? And I want us all to know that the internet is so powerful, and whatever it is that you dream of, you can achieve it. You have to be strategic. You have to be strategic, y'all. Good. Yes. Jida, am I saying that right? Be in. Let's do it. You have to be strategic in whatever you do. It doesn't matter if you're trying to build a body. It don't matter if you're trying to build a business, if you're trying to build a box, if you're trying to go somewhere, travel, it doesn't matter. You got to be strategic. How are you going to get there, right? And my thing is that I've done it. I've done this. I've been full-time for 4 years, and God willing, I'm not going back. I want to do this forever. And I'm very, not only do I love shooting, I'm very passionate about motivating others and just helping others. Like, that is my drive. I just thrive off of it. Anytime, any opportunity I get to help somebody, that's me. And this is me helping. Like, this is me helping. Yay. Oh, yay. Good stuff. Jada's in. Oh, good stuff. Yeah, I would love to have you. I'm ready. I want to see you win. I want to connect. I want to connect dots for you. I want you to have some aha moments, some transformations that happen, because it can happen. And I'm not anything special. I mean, I'm special. You're special. We're all special. We're unique and we're worthy. Yes, of whatever it is that you dream of, right? Like, let's go about it. Let's be strategic. Let's really identify where you're trying to go, and let's get there. And then when you get there, let's build up the next goal, and let's get there. This is our time. I know there's some men on here. This is time for all of us, but it's really the time for women. This is the time of she. We can build it, whatever it is that we dream of. But we got to dream, and we got to believe, and then we got to be strategic. Yes. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. I'm so happy to have you. Jada, am I saying that right? I want to make sure I'm saying your name right. I'm so happy to have you. Roxanne, I believe that she's interested in joining as well. And like I said, y'all, if anybody else is on the fence, let me know. I'm here. Jada, like Jada Pinkett Smith. Love it. I love that. Okay. Welcome, Jada. Welcome. Tell me where you're from again. This is exciting. I'm so excited for you. I'm really excited for you. Any other questions, y'all? I'm here. I would love to help. Yes. Oh, yay. Another footprint. That's what's up. I love it. I'm really getting a lot of footprints love. I am so excited for y'all. Because I've been, that was where I started. And I never would imagine I'd be here. But I'm here. And it is now time to lift as I climb. I'm serious about it. So I'm excited for you, Jada. That's what's up. Yay for DC. Anybody else, like, even if you have questions and you're kind of like nervous about asking me here, like, we can chat offline. I'm going to stay on until you guys tell me to go away. Oh, that's what's up. Okay, Rita. Yes. I have some other footprint fam that joined yesterday. So it's about to be a good situation. I'm really happy for you. I'm really, really, really excited for you. Any other questions? Roxanne, where you at? Let's do it, girl. And I know, Rita, you said that you're kind of on the fence about investing, which I totally get, but we can go and spend $500 on something that won't make you anything in return. This is going to give you some rewards. If not the course, the community, I intend to share leads that I get that I can't show up to, or maybe I'm out of their price range. I intend to just give some offers for my students that enroll, just because I want to see y'all win. I want to see things transform for you. I want to see you take it to the next level. Yay, Roxanne. Come on, girl. Let's do it. Let's do it. Any other questions? This is, like I said, this is my first time announcing, second time. I announced it on the webinar yesterday. I haven't really announced the course to the world yet. I've been working on it for like months now. And I think it's just a good time for those people that are wanting to grow and take things to the next level. We're entering into a busy season. We're entering into a season where it's beautiful outside. The sun stays out longer. People feel good. People are ready for photo shoots. Like, let's be honest. There is a season that people are ready to have some shoots done, and this is our season. Basically, now I like to say now into holiday. So you can put in action some real things and make it's really all about those small tweaks that make a big adjustment. It's small things that can make a big return. right? It's not always like these major things, right? But it's small tweaks in how you use light, how you think about light, how you acknowledge light, how you use your gear, small tweaks in how you go about putting your settings on, right? Instead of fumbling, you know where you're going. Small tweaks on what you put on your website or what you take down from your website. Small tweaks on what you put in your social media bio, right? Small tweaks on how you share things in your captions. It's those small things that over time builds that momentum. You start to see things kind of shift, kind of change, and you start to attract those clients that you want to talk to, right? That are ready to show up and ready to get all the images created and let you just do your thing and trust you as a professional. You know, it's all about that. Yay, Roxanne, welcome. I'm so happy to have you. I wish I could throw confetti. I would throw it. That's what's up. Welcome, Jada and Roxanne. That's what's up. Roxanne, is this Mexico City? I can't even really remember. Yay! I'm so excited for you. I'm excited. I really am. I'm excited for everyone that's on here right now still. You know, I really am. Thank you for showing up. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for being willing to think more outside that box and ready to grow your business and really take things serious. You know, this is an opportunity to really take it up a notch, to vamp it up, and to attract more of those people that you're trying to attract and create that foundation for the next level. Because when you get to that next level, we're going to the next level, right? It's an ongoing target always, but you have to push past and you have to take that leap, that step. You know, and maybe you don't know. You're like, I don't know. It's okay. It's okay not to know. I do so many things and I don't know. But I'm here. I'm showing up. I'm doing the work. I'm doing right by it. And I truthfully, I believe in God and Jesus, and God has my back. This is a faith walk. This is a gift. This is a gift for what I have. Photography, educating, motivating, being this people person. It's a gift, and I'm grateful to share it. And I'm grateful that I'm able to live this life and create it for myself. To me, the sky, like the potential is endless. Like the sky is the limit, and I love that. It takes hard work. I sacrifice a lot. You all sacrifice a lot, but we can go those places that you want to go strategically, doing that work, right? Any other questions, y'all? Thank you, Nah. Yeah, you saw me in action in Aruba. You saw me in action. And you know what? That was not the easiest wedding. It wasn't hard for the people, but for me, it was all about creating that consistent style of imagery that I wanted my clients to get. And I only had like 8 minutes to do it. And so, exerted myself as a pro ahead of time. I created my plan of action. I was ready to go. The bride and groom was ready to go. Everybody was ready to go. And we did it. We did it. And I'm in love with those Aruba pictures, right? So, it's a gift. It's truly a gift. I'm grateful. I'm grateful, y'all. Don't have me start to cry on here because I will cry. I will cry. But I'm grateful. It's a blessing. And so I want to help others go to that next level, because I believe that's possible for all of us. I'm so excited for those that have signed up. If you're on the fence, talk to me. Let me know. RayWhitney.com/yes. Thank you, Madeline, for also being in here and being so helpful. She's amazing. You have to make that commitment, you all. It's time you got to make a commitment to your growth. You got to make a commitment to your education. Everybody does it. All of the big pros, it don't matter how big they are. I mean, if you think about athletes, they commit to some additional education outside of the coach. They have somebody that's coming in, personal training, someone's cooking for them. They're being strategic. As a pro photographer, all of my cohorts, right, over years, we've been we've been doing this together. We've been in conferences, workshops, or we go to different things and we educate ourselves. We put our money where our mouth is, and we're ready to grow. And from it, man, like, I don't even believe that I've come out as the same person. I'm exposed and I see more, so I do more, right? I show up. In addition, of course, are there any education Other educational opportunities ties to what you suggest, conferences, publications to study. I like to believe that so when you're talking about education and stuff, you want to go to things that you need help with, right? I think that there was one point in my business that I was just like going to the same things over. I was hearing the same things over and over and over, but it wasn't about me going to the next conference. It was about me showing up and doing the work that they had already told me I needed to do, right? So what is it that where are you trying to go, right? If the things that I'm talking about for this course, if this offers something that you're really trying to, this is some stuff that you're trying to do, this is a great opportunity. Opportunities present themselves when they do. And you got to be ready to jump. Maybe if you're not ready to jump now, maybe in January you'll be ready to jump, or December you'll be ready to jump. I'm not sure. But like I said, there is WPPI. It really depends on what you're trying to get. WPPI is huge. It's amazing, but it's huge. It's like 20,000 people. It's great, but it's huge. So to some people that doesn't feel like a very valuable education experience, right? So there was Blink, but Blink is not around anymore. I met LeJune at Blink. That was awesome, but Blink is not around anymore for now, right? So opportunities present themselves. That's the other thing that I like to do is I like to make my students and my people privy to things that I know about, other conferences that come up. Maybe things I'm even speaking at, because I do have some speaking engagements coming down the line. I'm really excited. So opportunities present themselves, and the more you're exposed, the more things come up, right? So yeah, yes, invest in education is so key to level up. It really is. When it comes to publications to study, okay, another question. Yes. Christian asked, do I go over pricing tiers in the course? I do. So I talk about pricing in general, how I go about pricing my services, my different genres of photography. We talk about that kind of thing, what I was thinking about doing. And again, this is new, so I'm here for y'all. So like if you want to see maybe my wedding price list, like my pricing guide for my weddings, I would love to show you that. But I do go over pricing. I do go over how to go about coming to that price, like sales goals, monthly goals, knowing your cost of doing business, all of those things. So, because that's important, right? Pricing is personal, but it also should be strategic. So we do talk about pricing. Thanks for that question, Christian. That is a really good one. 9, can you repeat, please, the question that people are asking? Oh, for sure. So we talked about pricing, and if I talk about pricing in the course, and we do talk about pricing. Someone else asked about other educational opportunities. And I said the opportunities come and go, right? Like when opportunities present themselves and this is something that you're interested in, it's always best to jump on it because there's no better time than now. That's truthfully how I feel. And then the opportunity may not be available down the road. Right. And so I do like to make my students and my community privy to things that I know about within the photography community, style shoots, conferences, workshops, things that are happening, because I do know it's a word of mouth thing. And so I want to make others aware of that. Yeah. Yes. Cool. Thanks for these questions. I really don't want to leave until you guys are like questioned out. You feel good, whether one way or the other. Are there any face-to-face meetings in the course? Is everything primarily web-based? Sorry if you answer this. It's okay. It's okay. So everything is web-based. It is a digital course. That's how you get to have lifetime access to it forever, which I think is the total benefit of it. I am thinking about, having like a meetup for those people that are in DC. I will be in DC soon. And I'm thinking about coming down to Atlanta. I could do a meetup in Dallas. I can do a meetup in Houston, right? That'll be kind of ad hoc. If people are down to do that, I would love to come. We can meet up, have coffee, have lunch, have, chit chat, but everything is web-based. And Facebook Lives and stuff like that. And so I will have more offerings down the road. It's not in the works yet for like the style shoot and things like that. And I tend to give my students, number one, first access to it, right? Because my style shoots have sold out in the past. It's amazing to say, but they have. So I give my students first access, and then two, discounts, a little discount to come to the style shoot if that's something that you want to do. But this is foundational work. So we'll be able to connect. We'll be able to contact you after 5 weeks. Facebook group, come to Mexico City. I would love to come to Mexico City. Let me read that again. We'll be able to contact you after 5 week Facebook group. Will you be able to contact me? Roxanne, you contact me after. Anytime you want to contact me, girl. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I'm here. I ain't going nowhere. And now, like, my students, I know y'all, like, we work together. So we're here, you know. I like to give, yeah, I'm always here. I'm always contactable. You gotta have a schedule, right? Like everybody does, but it's nothing to send me an email, you know, Roxanne, I'm with you. It's okay. Mexico City. Is that in? Don't judge me. Is Mexico City in Mexico? I'm so sorry. New Mexico? I want to come. What? Which state? I said them all. We have another question. Do we select when the money is debited, or is there a specific day you plan to take the payment? So if you are doing the payment plan, thank you, Christian. That's a great question. If you're doing the payment plan, the 197 will be taken out today, and then the additional 197 will be 30 days from today, and then 30 days from then. So it is automated. If there's some issues or anything like that, we can talk about it on the back end once you enroll, and I can probably try to make some adjustments. I can contact my payment company just to see if there's some flexibility. But what I know of right now, it is 30 days for the 197. Yes. Mexico. Oh my God, I would love to come to Mexico City. I would love to come. Oh gosh, you just got me so excited. I'm gonna try to make that happen. Yeah, we can shoot and all of the things. So, thanks for the question, Christian. That was a really good one. And like I said, I know it is a bit of an investment, right? But a lot of these conferences or other things, gear and stuff, it's going to be way more than $500. I guarantee you. Once you pay for the registration, and they're great. I'm not knocking it. I think you should do all of it, right? Because the more you educate, the sharper you become. You just become a sharper, business owner, a sharper creative. You are exposing yourself to more. The more you know, the more you do, right? So I'm not knocking any of it. I am just saying that this opportunity is lit. If this is something that you need help with, and you're committed to your growth, and you're ready to grow and really think about this strategic plan and learn more about how to go about that, this is for you. This is for you. Yes, the Facebook group is already on and popping. I'm so excited. I'm going to be in there weekly, just kind of chatting it up with y'all, seeing where you're at, talking about the modules, talking about what's going on, answering questions, being available for you all. We can do some photo critiques. Actually, I'm going to write that down. So we talk about photo critiques. We talk about a resource list, right, for graphic designers and lawyers and VAs. Maybe you need a little bit of help on the back end to help you do some stuff, put some workflows together. So what else are we talking about? We're talking about specific pricing packages. Right? So these are things that we can talk about in the group. We can talk about it. I'm open to hearing whatever you guys want to talk about. Any other questions? Christian, where you at? It sounds like you're kind of on the fence. I would love to have you. I would love to help you. Lejeune, where you at? I know you're kind of on the fence too. And I know you know the value of education. Yeah, I know. It's yeah. It's real, you know, and um, I'm here for you, girl. I'm just so thankful for all of y'all that have come on here. After we pay, how soon do we gain access? Um, I'm gonna, as soon as I get out off here, I'm gonna send you the link. But if after you pay and you could actually go to that login, right? You got your email, go to the login, use that email, log in, and when you log in, you'll see on the side panel about the private Facebook group. So you can go ahead and join. It is a request, and then when I get off here, I'll approve you to get in and all of that and get it going. Okay, the email comes in about 15 minutes. It's coming your way. I promise you, Roxanne. So, and I'll double check. And if there's any issues, yeah. If there's any issues, if you don't have it by tomorrow morning, email me, and I will be here to help you for sure. Okay, we have another question. Oh, good. You're interested. Good. I would love to have you. Christian, where are you located? Where are you at? I know you are dealing with the littles, probably got your hands full. Totally get it. Let's see. Okay, DMV. Awesome. Yeah, if a lot of people are in the DMV, we can have a little meetup, and Roxanne, we'll FaceTime you. Be like, hey girl, you know, maybe we could come to Mexico City and really like have a good time. That would be awesome. Yeah. Any other people, any things that I can answer to like help you like know if this is right for you or if you're ready? I truthfully believe you're ready because you're still here with me and you're chatting, you're thinking about it. So you're ready. You're ready. It's just a little scared. Don't let fear stop you. You can do it. You really can do it. Maybe this is your first time investing in education, which is really awesome. I promise you it won't be your last. Okay, what are you nervous about? Is this your first time like investing in education for your business? I think that's a really good question. I'm glad I asked that. Are this a first time for people invest in education? Lejeune, I know it's not for you. Roxanne, yes. No, not at all. Yeah. Candy, yes. Okay. Kenny, you know, we met before, girl, and I actually was going to DM you because I think this is good for you. I do. Okay, so you had specifically photography. Yes, I invested in a business class last year. Cool. So this is like really for you, right? Like having a business class is great. Don't get me wrong. I have a degree in business finance, but specifically a photographer teaching you how to create a solid business photography foundation. It's a game changer because I'm speaking directly to what we do. Prepping clients, shooting, ideal clients, how to talk to them, what needs to be on your website, all of the things, right? And I've done it. I can show you, you know what I'm saying? I can show you some journeys. I can tell you some stories, right? Yes, for me, especially when it comes to this. Yes, no, I get it. I definitely get it. And number one, I'm honored that you all are still here and that you all would even be interested in having me be your coach, your mentor, your teacher. That's such an honor. And number two, I guarantee you it won't be the last time you invest in education for your business. Because if you're really serious about growing, it's like, oh my God, it's kind of addictive. Like you're like, oh my God, this is a whole new world. Now I want more, you know, and because you learn and you adjust and then you grow, and then you learn and you adjust and then you grow. Even for me, y'all, I'm still investing in education. I've invested a lot of money in education this year because I'm trying to go somewhere different. I'm trying to do different things, but I can't do it alone. I'm not the type of person that even wants to do these things alone. I want someone to help me with the roadmap. I want someone to give me some steps. I want someone to tell me some stories about where they've been and what they're trying to do, right? Because to me, I'm like, that's how I learn. That's how it connects for me. So it's big. And I am more quick to invest in my education than I am to buy things for myself, y'all. Like I will pay for a class or an experience or something that's going to help me grow way faster than I'll pay for some clothes, you know? So I kudos to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited for you. So Christian, yes, I've gone to a photography event, but I'm super new. I'm afraid to step out, even though I've received inquiries for people wanting to shoot. Don't be afraid. What if I got lucky with my last image? How much do I charge? Yes, yeah, Christian, this is for you. Don't be afraid. You didn't get lucky. And even if you did get lucky, let's go back and look at that metadata. You can see what the settings were. You can see the time of day. We can go back and we recreate that picture. Photography isn't like it's not a magic trick. You know what I'm saying? There's foundational work to shooting, right? And when you click that shutter, it's going to tell you the metadata, the ISO, your shutter speed, your white balance, the aperture. It's going to tell you that. So it's not about getting lucky. It's not sometimes we do get a little lucky, like something happened, but you can recreate it. And I think really and most importantly is that you can define your style, and, really figure out how to go about and create that image that you love. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to charging, I can give you like some feedback on how I kind of started, because I think charging is personal, but I think it's all about like building this demand, because like when you have a demand and people are inquiring and booking and inquiring and booking, and now you can incrementally go up. And we talk about that in the course for sure. But to me, it's all about demand, but it's also all about knowing like how, like creating some type of goal for yourself, something that is kind of like attainable. Like, if you're first starting out saying, I'm gonna make $100,000, maybe that may not be attainable. It might be, but it may not be, right? But if you're like, man, I would love to make $10,000 this year with photography, I think that's attainable, because $10,000 breaks down to what, $750 a month? $833 a month. So even say that you were charging $150 a session, right? That's 5.5 sessions in a month. That could be doable. The other thing is that there's a busy period. So there's 5.5 sessions in a month. There's 4 weeks in a month. People love to shoot on the weekend. So there's Saturday and Sunday. So that means there's about 4 times 2. There's 8 days, viable days to shoot, or maybe you do multiple shoots, or maybe you do a mini session. I don't know. I mean, we can be strategic about it as far as where you're trying to go. But again, you see how I just broke down that whole goal? Like, I took the sales goal, I made it a monthly goal, I thought about it in a weekly setting, then I kind of played with some numbers to see where I'm at. And maybe 10,000 is not the number, maybe it's bigger, maybe it's smaller. Maybe you already have some things booked, but for some reason you're just not able to cross over to that next tier of pricing, which I get, right? And so maybe that means adjusting your offerings. Do you discuss free sessions when you're new? Yep, I do. Yep, ways to build your portfolio. I sure do. And I also not only discuss free sessions, I discuss how to outline the rules for that free session so that it is mutually beneficial, because that is the key, right? It has to, it really should be mutually beneficial. I won't even say has to be, because that's up to you. But I think if you're really trying to build a port and you want to get something sustainable out of it, it should be mutually beneficial. I do have some stories of free things that I've done in the past that were not mutually beneficial, and it just sucks. It really sucks. You feel undervalued. You feel used. And so I've been there, but there are ways to go about doing pro bono sessions, and getting what you need from it. But I'm about to say, you gotta be strategic. You gotta be strategic. So yeah, we talk about that. Because building a solid portfolio is key, especially when you're building it in a niche, in a genre. And so you want to kind of really think about where you're trying to go and then creating that content. So yeah, we talk about that. That was a great question, Christian. That's really good. I want to stay on here, y'all. I want to stay because I feel like some people are like, I don't know. Christian, I can feel you. Come on. This is really good. This would be really good for you. Guidance is good, confidence, entering into a community. You too, Candy, you know, all those people that have never really invested in education within your photography, this is going to be game changing, because this is just the tip of the iceberg, right? But it's going to be, it's the content itself is so cumbersome. It's so much, it's worth way more than the offer. You know, I know that for a fact because I paid for this stuff, right? I've gone through it, but I really want to get people enrolled. I want them to have some transformations. I want to see things evolve for them. And then, you know, I want to have that proof. I have proof. I have my students already, but I'm ready for that next wave. I'm ready for those people that are ready to really seriously grow and maybe have connected with me on social media or in other ways. Because Candy, we've done one-on-ones together, right? And you've shown me some work. You got the gear. You know, you're ready. But now it's time to build that foundation. Adrian, as well, like you've never done a photography class. And so this is going to be totally different than just business. It's a cumulative. So you're going to just build on it. So maybe in your business class, you learned about marketing and all of that, you know, ideal client or advertising. But now we're talking about it specifically as it relates to you being a pro photographer and how to go about that. And social media is going to be one of our best friends, y'all. We are image creators, and social media is nothing but photos. It is nothing but photos. This is the time of photography, right? And everybody says they want to be a photographer, but some people are not ready to really invest in how to build that structure. And so, but that's key. It's so key, right? When you niche down, when you define your style, when you know who you're talking to, when you got your visual storefront ready, you're presenting yourself in the way that you want to be presented. So I'm here to give you some guidance. Yes, I'm here to give you guidance. I'm here to help you. I would love, love, love to have you. Whatever it is, don't be nervous. I know for a fact that it's going to be worth way more than what you paid for. So, any other questions? What can I do to help you out, to let you know that this is a right fit, even though I already know it's just all about putting your money where your mouth is. And I get it. Adrian, Candy, Christian, LeJune. I didn't forget you, girl. If she's still on here, if y'all are still on here. Thank you for staying with me. And I just want to make sure that I've answered all the questions. I know that it can be very scary, but I am definitely here for you. I'm all in. Yeah, you're welcome. You're very welcome. If you have other questions down the road, just let me know. I would love to get them answered. And I would love to have you as part of the spring 2019 class. And let's grow. Let's do this. Let's take it to the next level. You're welcome. You're welcome. You know, if I can do anything to help y'all make that decision, let me know. I'm always here. So I think, any other questions? Any other questions? Anybody like ready to do it? Come on, let's pull the Band-Aid off. Okay, good stuff. Talk it over. Talk it over. That'll be good. Good for you. And this, yeah, I mean, if you're in the DMV, like this is going to even be better. You're welcome. Hi, Ty. Oh, okay, what's up? Thank you for joining. You've been quiet. I didn't even know you were still on here. Thanks for coming on. You have any questions, Ty? Anything that you want me to answer? I know we've kind of like talked a little bit on Instagram. And again, like the payment options are available, and a really good option for those that just want to kind of like make payments. I am a payment girl, so I like to break things down. Okay, it's okay. That's okay. Well, I'm glad you were able to make it tonight. and for sticking all the way to the end. I don't know if you heard all the things about the course. Okay, good stuff. Yeah, y'all make sure, if you have any questions, just let me know. Feel free to email me or DM me on Instagram. The enrollment is open through next Friday. It closes on Friday, hard close, and the course starts June 10th. The Facebook group is we're getting it going. I'm going to go ahead and add Roxanne and Jada, which I'm so excited about. And any other person that decides to come on, we could do it. And we'll get it going and start to really see where you're at. Have a pre-survey for those so I can really understand where you're at and where you're trying to go, and so that you can write out where you're at and where you're trying to go and figure things out, and then so you can start to see some changes happen. And it's all about those small steps, you guys. It's all about the small steps. So don't let things overwhelm you too much, but take those bite-sized little steps and do those little small changes, and you'll look up and you'll be in a different place. We all good? We all good? Nobody else? While we're on? Okay, yeah, that's not new. Any other questions? Y'all are on with me. I really appreciate you. Thank you too, Madeline, for staying on with me. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. So I guess that's it. I have a feeling that there's still some stuff out there because I'm not seeing nobody. I'm not seeing anyone. But I know this is right for a lot of people that's in here right now. In the offer stands through Friday. But don't wait. Don't wait too long. Let's do this. Commit, rip the Band-Aid. I'm here for you. Seriously, I'm here for you. And if you have any questions, DM me, let me know, okay? Yes. Pray on it. I love that. Yes. And email me. Absolutely. No, seriously. Yeah. I love that. I'm with it. Ask hubby, pray on it. Just think about it, meditate on it. It's a good opportunity, and it, won't present itself until later on. And I want to help however I can, for sure. Okay. So I'm going to sign off. It's been great. Thank you again so much for joining me tonight, you all. It's been really, really good. And I will talk to you all soon. Okay. Good night. Bye.